There were lots of new ships, aircraft, and tanks making their debut in War Thunder in 2021. Third-generation fighter jets, advanced MBTs, really special combat vehicles from Asia and Africa. There were many additions to the game's roster requiring you to adjust your playstyle, but then there were just as many highly approachable vehicles, well-suited for players of any skill level. This is the list of the best, most interesting vehicles of 2021 that are a part of the regular tech tree. So, if you're looking for something new to try this holiday season, any of these vehicles should be a really good pick. Let's start with ground vehicles. The first one we're going to mention today is the T26 E5 Heavy Tank, a fourth-rank vehicle which can be found in the American tech tree. At first glance, it's strikingly similar to the regular Pershing, but take a closer look at its armor. Thanks to its new 152mm thick armor plates, the T26 E5 can survive a hit even from the cannon of the fearsome Tiger II. Naturally, this modification made the tank significantly heavier, and you still have to work with your regular guns, so it still pays to be careful. Then we simply have to mention two vehicles representing two rival schools of tank design: the American M1A1HC and the Soviet T80 BVM. Both tanks are modified versions of vehicles that we all know very well. The T80 BVM received an armor package that gives it a chance to survive a hit even by the most powerful APF SDS round in the game, while the Abrams got fitted with self-entrenching equipment and a soft kill active protection system, which is very effective against early ATGMs. Both vehicles are heavily armed and extremely dangerous on the battlefield. Finally, the coolest recently added ground vehicle is probably the Italian Dardo IFV. This one's a great pick for tankers that like to be super aggressive. If you engage enemies from the side or target their weak spots, the Dardo's 25mm Ehrlichen KBA autocannon will shred through anything, even an MBT, with just a short burst of its sub-caliber rounds. If your opponents try to hide behind cover, then you have TOW-2B ATGMs to attack them from the top of their turret roof. Furthermore, like any modern vehicle, the Dardo is equipped with a laser rangefinder, a thermal imager, and smoke dischargers. Basically, everything you might ever need to engage your targets on your terms. It's worth noting that there's also a variant of the Dardo with a 30mm autocannon. Take a look, you might like it more. Other vehicles that might pique your interest are the Japanese Type 10 tank, the Japanese Type 87 RCV, and the Wiesel 1A2, a German tank destroyer. They'll be right up your alley if you're into well-armed vehicles that also have something special going for them, like having a nice autoloader, boasting excellent mobility, or being a really small target. Now let's take a look at new aircraft. We'll start with the Airforce Sagittario II, an Italian fighter jet that nearly anyone can pick up and do fairly well with. This is a pretty straightforward, effective aircraft that flies well and has two 30mm Hispano cannons at its disposal. It also makes very good use of its maneuverability in dogfights. Just stay clear of supersonic adversaries. Fancy something more challenging? No problem. Try the Soviet MiG-23 or the MiG-27, two extremely fast, variable geometry fighter jets. The former has access to a wide range of air-to-air missiles as well as a powerful radar, and the latter can carry a large range of weapons including a 30mm 6-barrel cannon with AP ammo. Both aircraft perform really well. It's just that the MiG-23 is better suited for air battles while the MiG-27 excels at clearing out targets on the ground. But the most interesting new aircraft was probably the Saab 37C Yakutvigan. Swedish engineers did a hell of a job with this one. It has an excellent rate of climb, a really good max speed, and, despite that, still has decent maneuverability. Furthermore, thanks to a radar and its guided missiles, the Yakutvigan can deal with any opponent regardless of altitude or distance. If you're into naval battles, then the year 2021 had quite a few nice surprises for you as well. The one ship that we really want to highlight is the German battlecruiser Scharnhorst, an apex predator of high-rank battles. 283mm main caliber guns, 150mm auxiliary guns, an AA battery featuring 105mm cannons and lots of turrets with lower caliber automatic cannons, great protection in the main armor belt area and on your main caliber turrets. This is just a great all-rounder, perfectly ready to fight other heavy ships. Moreover, Scharnhorst can launch shipborne reconnaissance aircraft, such as an Arado AR-196 hydroplane, allowing you to locate enemies that try to remain unnoticed, or to deal with enemy aircraft. All vehicles mentioned in this video have already proven themselves as reliable and effective war machines. But you know what? There will be even more cool vehicles coming into the game next year. Happy holidays, and as always, see you in battle.